on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series. And it's the second of our 5 international games this season. The Jags and Bills underway here in North London. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time. And they're led by the former #1 pick of the draft in his 3rd season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
Last year, we got the Trevor Lawrences. So many tapped to be the savior of the Jaguars. He broke 4,000 yards for the first time and threw 25 touchdown passes and guided his team to the playoffs. This young man, he's been good since the first time he picked up a ball in Youth League. They expect nothing less from him again this season.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. With that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 20 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
As always, priority #1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority #2, this guy right now, who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn.
It's Week 5 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jags and the Bills, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great... The second of our 5 international games this season, the Jags and Bills underway here in North London. Oh, a good return up past the 30. You see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. Allen, nifty footwork. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Running on 1st down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 11 carries, 51 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And Diggs will have a Bills 1st down as the tackle made at the 42. Up the middle, it's Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Bills at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
He might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Left side caught by Diggs. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen running the option to the left. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, here's Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 20 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn their status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Lawrence will throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. 2nd and 9. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And almost but not Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, for incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this 1st half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So here are the Bills to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Cook again. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. To the air, Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Allen now on 1st down. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Cook. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And it's still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. They'll try the left side with ETN. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Buying time to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
And that's a Trevor Lawrence I remember coming out of college. Never afraid to tuck the ball and go. People were covered downfield. 2 scores as a rookie, 5 last year. He knows when it's time to take off and put it in the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. No gain, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. The 3rd down throw incomplete as well. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Lawrence on 1st down. A short throw to Ingram. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. It's a throw again as Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand what...
So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bills will take. They start the drive with Cook. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd and 2. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Allen. Finding room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll get this one complete to Davis. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The kick by Bass is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And the Bills getting set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen going to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. On play action, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal, and let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just
and now off to the races, down the right side. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 65 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Lawrence will throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. He will push his way down to about the 14. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's going to get that to its running back out of the backfield. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slam. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Here's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen off the play fake. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And down to the 36-yard line here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Lawrence on 3rd down. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2, he only got 1. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they still got an opportunity.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down 24-17. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Oh, what a time for the defense to go missing in action. How do you allow a play like that on 4th down? That lets them right back into the ballgame.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now 1st and goal. Back to throw, Lawrence. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take...
And that's caught inside the 30. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 102 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So a little chunk there on 1st as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice, but there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. You get 6, so much the better.
On third down, Lawrence. Zay Jones. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And you just had the feeling when they took the field for this drive, they meant business. They knew a field goal would keep the game going, but a touchdown would end it here in overtime. And that nearly did it right there. What a play to put them in position to win this ball game.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play card and be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to win this football game here in overtime. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had the chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over.